So y'all, it's B&E Sports Talk coming back to you for week 14. We just got done with a crazy week 13, and I don't expect this one to be any different. We've got a lot of close-ass games this week, and the first one's going to be awesome. We're launching off with Dallas and Detroit. I think that this is going to be a prove-it game for one of these teams. Whoever wins essentially is going to lock in their playoff spot. Who do you think is going to get it in?
Dallas Cowboys on the road Thursday night once again. Both these teams played last Thursday, so they're both on a full week of rest. Detroit is reeling right now after these few losses they've taken. Dallas is standing real strong after a couple big dubs. Give me Detroit -3. They need it. They need it way bad. I don't think Dan Campbell's going to fuck around and lose to the Cowboys.
I agree. Just can't pick the Cowboys in this situation. They're not the clutch team that Detroit has proven to be over the last couple of years. I just think that Detroit's going to solid this one out. Dan Campbell's straight up just going to out-coach y'all's coach. Call it a day. Detroit needs this win bad.
All right, Sunday we got divisional matchup, Saints in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's 8.5-point favorites at home. Yeah, Bucky is back, but they're still injured pretty much overall. I'm taking the Saints plus 8.5, but I'm going to take the Buccaneers on the money line.
I'm with you on Buccaneers money line. I'm going to take them on the spread too. I think that getting Bucky back gives them a little bit of a sense of confidence, and they pick this game up. I think this defense can also get themselves a little bit of a prove-it game this week and stand up on a stinky team when they haven't had their best weeks recently. They've been giving up a lot of points.
Yeah, they've been playing a lot of tough games, though, so it should be nice for them to be able to play the Saints. I do think they'll win this game. I just think the Saints' defense it's actually decent. It's not amazing by any means, but they have an okay, solid-ish defense, especially against the pass. We'll see what happens. But yeah, give me a close game.
Next up, we got Bengals. Bills. This game means everything in the damn world for the Bengals.
And the Bills, for real.
Yeah, that's true. And that being said, I don't see the Bengals coming out of Buffalo with a win. I just think that Buffalo is going to seal this one up. It's going to be close. I'm taking Bengals +6. It's going to be right there, neck and neck the whole game.
Is yours 5.5 or 6?
6.
Mine's 5.5. Shift it to 5.5.
Okay. Either way, at 5.5 points, I'm taking the Bengals. I think this game is going to be close all the way to the end. The Bills just haven't shown me any sort of confidence on defense other than beating shit-ass Steelers last week. That's nothing compared to Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow, and Jamar Chase.
Well, you're 100% right about the Bills' defense. I'm a bit worried about the Bengals coming in here and scoring an assload of points. That is definitely a real possibility. I do think this is going to be a really close game. However, I'm going to take the Bills -5.5. I honestly think this is going to be like exactly 6-point game. I'm only really taking that because the Bills are at home. If this was in Cincinnati, same lines, I'd probably be on what Brady is of +5.5 Cincy. But yeah, give me the Bills at home.
Next up, we got Seattle and Atlanta. Man, screw Atlanta. Nobody should be picking them at this point under any circumstances. Fuck you, Kirk. I thought you were going to come back and show us something hard, and you just lost to the damn Jets. Sam Darnold's going to walk in here and drag his nuts all over Kirk Cousins' head. I'm taking the Seattle Seahawks 7.5 points and on the money line.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks all day, -7. Falcons have done nothing to show me anything. Their pass defense is still solid, but that's it. Get Seahawks all day. They win this game big. All right, yeah, we got Steelers visiting Baltimore.
We got the Steelers +6 here, and Ravens favored to win a pretty close game. They've got the over-under at 43.5, so they obviously think there's going to be some points scored here. I'm taking the Steelers +6. I think this game is going to be really close through and through. However, in the end of it all, I think that the Ravens just have the better coach. They've got more fire under their rear. Based on what I heard out of Aaron Rodgers, just nobody cares right now in that Steelers room. They're on such a bad, demoralizing streak. They're all just like, screw it. They're about to push their coach of 19 years right out the door because of it.
Yeah, both these teams are looking rough right now, but this is a divisional game. It should be close. They're usually close. With that being said, I'm still going to take the Ravens -6 in a bounce-back win. I think the Steelers just look more dead than the Ravens do. I think the Ravens come out there and take advantage of that and catch fire and have kind of a blowout win. Well, I say blowout. I think they go up big, but the Steelers come back, make it within 10 at the end. Still, the Ravens are going to cover.
So we got Colts at Jags. This is a big game, another divisional match, and I think this is a big chance for the Colts to reel themselves in and get a little bit back into the race at the top of that division. Everybody's really close over there, and they really need this win. I just feel the Colts are the better team. I wouldn't be surprised if I eat that come the end of the week. Give me the Colts on the spread and the money line. That's 1.5 points. They should win this game.
I'm with you, and I don't think you need to eat your words saying the Colts are better than the Jags, even if they do get beat. I think they are a better team. I'm taking the Colts minus 1.5 on the road. Should be close, though. It should be close.
It's just Daniel Jones' fucking fibula.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I don't know.
Of course, he has to get hurt in the midst of this great season.
Of course, yeah. At least he's playing through it.
Next up, we got Dolphins-Jets. This is going to be a competitive game, another divisional match. Miami has to win. Now is a point where the Jets are willing to let things slide. They're going to keep it competitive for a while. I think at the end of this, Miami just pulls off. They might hit a couple big plays, just run away towards the end of the game. I think they fully cover the 2.5 point spread and get the money line.
I think Dolphins win by like between 7 and 12 points in that range.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll have any issues covering 2.5.
Next up, this is a rookie prove-it game. This is going to be cool seeing should be number one versus the force-made QB1. I think Shadur is going to come out on top of this one solely because of his defense. It's not necessarily going to be his play. Cam Ward very easily might outduel him in this one, but that Cleveland Brown defense is just going to take it home. We've seen enough out of Shadur that maybe he can put it up here on the Titans defense and prove a little bit of some.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Shador get maybe 2 touchdowns. What I'm looking for is just him like playing against a softer defense, not taking stupid sacks, trying to throw the ball away, and then obviously not turning the ball over. That's all I'm looking for with Shador. But yeah, the Browns defense should handle this really no problem at all. 4.5 isn't much for me. I'll take that all day.
Next up, we got Commanders-Vikings. I'm going to start this one off with give the Commanders their respect after last week. The Vikings look like shit. Commanders just stood up on a Broncos team that's at the top of the league right now. I'm going to give them all their credit. I'm taking the Commanders on the plus and on the money line, even though they're walking into the Vikings stadium. I think they just come in, they show up, and they win this scrappy-ass matchup.
100%. I feel like it's kind of disrespectful to not have them as favorites in this game. So, yeah, give me Washington on the money line. Minnesota's done nothing. I don't care if JJ's coming back next week.
Next up, we've got Denver versus Raiders. I don't need to go deep here. This really needs to be a Denver offense get-right game. If we don't look good here, then it feels a little shaky inside. So hopefully we can walk in here, walk away with a very offensive dub, and the defense can also make a stand on a really stinky offense and get some confidence in themselves after giving up a lot of points last week. Give me the Broncos through and through on the spread and the money line. I think they cover that 7.5 points. No worries.
Yeah, give me the Broncos to win this game like 27-7. I don't think that they should have any issues covering 7.5. And if they do, that just goes right back to what we were talking about earlier of like this team is playing with fire. So they need to win a decisive game. They need to win a blowout game.
Yep. Next up, we got Bears-Packers. I mean, we're on the roll of division games this week. Go ahead and give me the Bears on the plus in this matchup. I think that it's going to be a very close showdown. However, I'm taking history on my side. Aaron Rodgers with Jordan Love, they own the Bears. Go ahead and give me Jordan Love at home against the Bears. I don't think Caleb Williams is going to walk in here and pull this one off just yet. However, it's going to be very close.
Yeah, it's in Lambeau. Like I said earlier, the Bears are making me eat my words of talking shit about them. They've looked amazing. I just don't know if they can do it against this Packers defense in Green Bay. I'm taking the Packers minus the 6.5. Again, I might be pissed afterwards. The Bears look good, but I'm taking the Packers defense. I'm taking the Packers home field advantage.
Next up, we got Rams, Cardinals. This is very much a get-right game for the Rams. They have got to come in here and just absolutely beat the snot out of the Cardinals. Last week, obviously losing to the Panthers, who should not have beat this team whatsoever. Matthew Stafford needs to get out of the funk of those couple of interceptions and get his stuff right this week. I think they're going to cover that 8.5 points and give them to me on the money line too.
Mine's a 7.5. I'll rock with 8.5. That's fine. I'll take the Rams minus 8.5 in Arizona all day long. They'll have a bounce back game. I'm not worried about them.
For sure. Next up, we got Texans-Chiefs. Probably wouldn't have thought too deep about this one a couple weeks ago, but man, that defense is insane. And CJ Stroud looked a little bit better last week than he has in the beginning of the season. So I'm going to go ahead and hope that CJ Stroud catches this dub, but I don't have any faith. Give me the Chiefs 3.5 points. Give them to me on the money line too. I think the Chiefs know how to pull this game off more than the Texans do.
Sunday night game in Kansas City. I'm sure it's going to be cold. It's a big home field advantage for KC. The Chiefs probably should win this game, but I'm just going to put the respect on the Texans and take the Texans on the money line and the plus 3.5. This defense is absolutely ridiculous. And like you said, CJ Stroud is looking better. All they have to do is limit Mahomes to 17 points, and I think they can do that against any team in this league.
No, they can definitely limit anybody. They're by far the best defense in this league. Next up, we got Eagles-Chargers. Cap off the week on Monday. Let me start. This is going to be a fun game because neither of these defenses have come out and shown what they were supposed to throughout the season. They've given up a lot of points, and both of these offenses are fully capable of putting up a lot of points. I think this is going to be a fun one. However, give me the Eagles on the spread and the money line. I think they're going to walk in here and beat the Chargers, regardless of if Herbert plays or not.
I hope it's a fun one. I'm honestly kind of worried it's going to be boring as hell. But yeah, I'm taking the Eagles -3.
If it's boring, that would suck.
I wouldn't surprise me at all if it is. The Eagles play some boring games sometimes. So do the Chargers.
Right.
I mean, they're both capable of some electric games, but my goodness. Give me the Eagles -3 though, and just a game that it's really a must-win for both of these teams.
Absolutely. They got to keep where they're at in the top of that division. Otherwise, the Eagles are about to continue that NFC curse, and maybe the Cowboys pull this shit off.
Dude, if the Cowboys won the division, I mean, if they snuck in as a wild card, I'd be pretty impressed. But if the Cowboys won this division, that would be an all-time just collapse by the Eagles.
History shows what happens.
That's wild.
Based on history, the Cowboys win the division.
That's a fact. I mean, that is a fact.
Damn. Place a futures bet, boys. Have fun.
Right now, bro, I bet the odds are great.
Yep, that's all for this week, y'all. Hopefully we hit this on the head. We should end with a good record. We should be making that bank at the end of the week. Enjoy these divisional matchups. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe us on all of our platforms. We've got Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of the above. Just check us out. Don't forget we've got Chalkboard. Go play, have some fun, win some coin. We'll catch you next week.
Cool. I just realized, dude, that every single game is AFC versus AFC or NFC versus NFC except for the Eagles-Chargers. It's weird.
It's all divisional matchups.
There's a shitload of divisional matchups.